Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I wanted to make a guide for you guys on Red Dead Online. This guide is a buying guide. What is the best to spend gold bars on and what is the best to spend cash on? In Red Dead Online you earn two currencies and a lot of people have gotten back into the game since the latest update and there will be another major one later in the summer. So I thought I would make this guide to help people out. Now let me start off by saying I do not support buying gold bars. When I refer to gold bars in the game, I'm referring to gold bars that you grinded through the game only. This guide will also have some other buying tips and gold earning tips. Now let's get started. To understand how to spend the currencies, we have to look at how each one is earned and how easy it is to get. Cash you get from almost everything, ranging from showdown to looting bodies to hunting and doing missions. Gold you only get from missions, showdowns, daily challenges, stranger missions, and sometimes random events. Gold is much harder to earn than cash, but oftentimes you're earning both at once, like in missions. Now, this is my opinion, but I like to take advantage of both currencies as much as I can. Some people, they just hoard gold. It's pretty common, and they justify this oftentimes by saying they will save it up for the next update, but there is plenty of time until the next update. You don't want to save all your gold up unless you're just saving it up for like a title. Other than that, I would try spending it. Now, what's the best way to earn gold? Currently, the best way to earn gold is to do missions and drag them out until the last minute. You can get 0.32 to 0.36 gold per mission if you drag it out till the end. Make sure to also do daily challenges. Even if you can't do all the daily challenges, do one a day because it keeps the streak. On week 1, each challenge completed, you get 0.20 gold, and when you get all 7, you get an extra 0.60 plus 0.20, so it's 1.2 gold bars a day in total. On week 2, you get 0.30 gold per challenge, and then when you get all 7, you get an extra 1.20 gold bars. That's 3 gold bars a day. On week 3, you get 0.40 gold bars per challenge, and you get an extra 1.60 gold bars for completing all 7. That's 4 gold bars a day. And then on week 4, you get 0.50 gold bars a day and a bonus 2 gold bars for completing all 7. That's 5 gold bars a day, plus you get a treasure map for 28 days straight. So to stack up on gold, you really want to do these daily challenges. Now what should you spend gold bars on? Firstly, let's start off with horses. There are certain horses that you can buy only with gold bars. The Arabian is arguably the best horse in the game, or one of the best. The black one has the best stats, and it's locked behind gold bars with 42 gold. You can only purchase this with gold. This is something you want to save up for if you want to own one of the best horses in the game. This is what I recommend everybody save up their gold for early on. Additionally, with horses, there are 3 parts of your horse that you want to upgrade that affect abilities. Everything else is purely cosmetic. We're just going to be focusing on the essentials here. There is the saddlebag, but these aren't too expensive. $80 for the upgraded saddlebag. That you can get in half an hour of playing if you wait until the last minute for 2 missions, and then you do a lot of hunting in between. Just buy it with cash. Don't bother with gold bars for saddlebags. Now for stirrups. These control how fast your horse can go, as well as your horse's regeneration rate for course. A big mistake that I made when purchasing these is I purchased each one every few ranks. Do a lot of missions as you play these. You will earn money and you will also rank up fast. Buy 1 or 2 good ones just so you don't have a huge disadvantage early on, but you want to avoid a lot of them. Wait until you unlock the last one. Every few ranks you unlock a new stirrup. I made the mistake of buying them every few ranks. I would get on the game, I would buy a stirrup, then I would play most of the day, I would rank up a bunch of times that same day, and at the end of the day, I could have just waited, but instead, I bought another stirrup. So I should have just waited instead of wasting money on each one. Each one is better than the last one, so save up your money. Use cash or gold, but these are kind of pricey, but not as expensive as the other items in the game. I would just use cash on them and save your gold for the saddles. Saddles are the 3rd piece of equipment on your horse that affects stats. Special saddles affect core regeneration rates for your horse. I browsed this a few days ago and I saw that the best saddle was locked at rank 96. I was pretty close to rank 96, so I leveled up and I unlocked it. I didn't bother buying the other saddles. I just waited, ranked up to 96, and I got it. So the best saddle is gold exclusive, so save up your gold for that and get that. I didn't make the same mistake here with the stirrups. I purchased the best one and I didn't get the others as I ranked up. Here's also another extra gold earning tip. A lot of people actually don't know about this, but if you go into the awards section, a lot of challenges, not every single challenge, but a lot of challenges you can actually reset. And when you hit gold level with that challenge, you reset the challenge, and when you do that, you actually get 0.40 gold per each challenge that you reset. I actually had a lot of challenges here to reset. I actually made a few gold bars pretty easily here. And you can reset these challenges up to 10 times. That's what my friend told me. One of my friends that did one of these challenges 10 times told me 10 times is the max. So you can get like 1,000 kills in one of these challenges. Reset it, you get 0.40 gold. And you know, a lot of people might think that that's too much. They might think that that's too much time getting 1,000 kills. But think about it this way. You're going to be doing all these activities. You're going to be using different weapons, different activities, and over time, you know, you're not even going to realize it. You got a lot of kills, and at the end, you just check your challenges, you reset them, you earn a ton of gold bars. I mean, take a look at how many gold bars I'm earning just from all these challenges that I reset here. So make sure you guys take a peek in your awards section and see what challenges you can reset. You'll probably be able to earn some quick gold bars doing that also. Now, we covered a few things with gold. Is there something you should save the bulk of your cash for? Yes, it's the ability cards. Ability cards can only be upgraded with cash. My best guess is they did this so that you can't purchase them with gold bars, because if they allowed that, people would argue it's pay to win. When you upgrade the ability cards, it can get expensive, with around $350 for the second card and $500 for the third best card. You're going to be spending well over $1,000 on these cards, and you're going to be spending a bulk of your cash. A lot of players, they're going to be spending the most amount of cash on these cards. So if you don't have that much cash, save up for the cards. Use your gold to buy other expensive items. You want to take advantage of both currencies. Spend both on different expensive items. You spend gold on other items, you know, other expensive items. Like if you want a gun or something like that, you spend the gold on the gun, and then that way you can save up your cash for the ability cards. So you want to look at what you're buying with this stuff, and you want to get these cards upgraded as soon as you can, because these cards are going to help you greatly in missions, and again, especially in PvP scenarios, because there's going to be a lot of scenarios where players are going to have much better cards than you, and if they have much better cards than you and they're fully upgraded, they're going to have a huge advantage over you. So save up your money for these cards. They are essential. Now remember, I kept telling you guys in this video, you want to take advantage of both currencies. What do I mean by this? Here's a perfect example. You know, most items in this game you can buy with both cash and gold. What I did was I took advantage of both. I spent gold where I could on really expensive items like some of the higher guns. This is from months ago, when it was a lot harder to make money. What I did was I grinded a ton of gold and I used it to buy some of the most expensive guns, including the semi-auto shotgun and the Mauser pistol. I had over 40 gold and $4,000. If I would have just spent cash on these guns, I would have gone broke pretty quickly. To avoid spending a huge amount of my cash, I bought the gun with the gold. So the initial gun price I purchased with gold, and then I customized them with cash. So I ended up spending less cash. I balanced them out. I used both together. I used gold to buy the expensive guns. Upgrades, I used cash. That's how people should use it. They should take advantage of both currencies. I'm maximizing my earnings right now, because a lot of people, they'll just buy guns and they'll spend nothing but cash. They won't spend any gold. If you want to get the cosmetics, I guess save your gold for that, but I'm not a cosmetic guy. I just want the gun. I just want the gun to use. I'm just more of a stats guy. There's cosmetics with the gun. If you want to change like the colors on it, that can get pretty expensive. But if you want to just maximize earnings, you don't want to go broke early on, this is how I recommend doing it. You know, buy certain things with cash, certain things with gold. Look at how much it costs, look at what you're buying, use both currencies. I also bought a Lamat revolver with gold recently, and I customized it with cash. Same way, using both currencies. Now, like I said earlier, the customization, the coloring of the gun, that can only be gold bars. If you're a cosmetic guy, go for that. But if you just care about the essentials, you don't want to go broke, then just spend it the way I'm doing it. Initial price gold, upgrading cash. Now, if you waste one and only one, you'll have a ton left over of the other, and it will be unbalanced and useless. A lot of things you can buy with gold, you only buy once, so you want to take advantage to spend gold wherever you can. If we look through the catalog, most items you can only buy with cash. However, if we go further, we see holsters and gun belts. There is no difference between them in abilities. All holsters and gun belts do the exact same thing. There is just a cosmetic difference. Some are gold exclusive, however, I wouldn't waste it on that. I would just get a cheap one of cash. The gun belts provide extra ammo and story, but in online, they don't really do anything. The holster, on the other hand, allows you to dual wield and hold a second weapon of the same kind. Again, there's plenty of nice holsters with cash, unless you really want one with gold. I don't think it's worth using gold on it. We also have clothes. Now, clothes, a lot of them are exclusively locked behind gold bars. Now, clothes, they depend on how you feel about them. Some people like to buy a ton of clothes, others no. If you see an outfit you like and you could spend cash or gold, I would use cash on it, because then you can always save gold for an outfit that may be added later on that can only be purchased with gold. I spent my gold on this exclusive white suit that I have months ago, and I kept it. I just have two outfits I like. I'm not really that big on clothes, but if you like outfits, you should save gold because there are so many that can only be purchased with gold bars. Moving on to the last thing, we have the camps. And there are only two things in the camps that are useful. There's a lot of useless things, such as Cripps' outfits. They can be pretty expensive, and you can spend gold here or cash, but don't bother. I mean, I haven't heard of anyone trying to show off Cripps' outfit. The only person who will see him is you, and possibly friends who visit your camp. I don't care what he's wearing. It's not worth upgrading his outfit unless you really care for cosmetics. It's just a waste of money. There's also the camp flag, and again, changing the camp flag's color doesn't do anything. It's just cosmetics, so save your money. Now, the two important upgrades for the camp are the camp tent and the fast travel point. The fast travel point is not really worth it in my opinion unless you spend a lot of time in the camp. As you explore the map, chances are you'll be near a fast travel point as there's so many scattered around the map, so I wouldn't waste your money on the fast travel point unless you really want it and you spend a lot of time in the camp. The camp tent, that is essential though. That you should definitely get. It will restore your cores to 75% when connecting to free mode, and you will also regain your cores at a rate of 175% for the best tent. I recommend doing the same thing as we did for the horse upgrades. Save up your money, and as you rank up, and then get the best tent at the end. Don't buy any other tents. As you can see, I never bought any other tents. I waited to get the last one, because then you'll buy a new tent every few ranks, and that's not good. You'll waste a lot of money. You will save a lot of money in the long run if you buy the best tent and only the best tent. Don't waste money on that. Now, should you buy the tent with cash or gold? It depends. Look at your cash and look at your gold. See how much money you have left over. I spent a ton of cash upgrading my ability cards, so I want to balance it out. So I decided to play for a few more days, save up some gold, and then I bought it with gold. Again, you want to combine currencies. Try to spend both equally. I spend my cash on the ability cards, decide to spend my gold on the tent. You have two currencies. Take advantage of them. The most important advice in this video is to spend both currencies where you can. If there are gold exclusive items, then you don't want to buy anything else with gold. Only save it up for those. Save up your gold for them, like the Black Arabian horse and the saddles. Spend both cash and gold. I would use both cash and gold together. If you use one and only one, you're going to have a lot left over in cash or a lot left over in gold, and that's not good. Combine both of them. It'll make the game a lot easier for you and a lot more enjoyable. And that is that for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any other questions, comments, or concerns, post them down below. I'll try to reply to as many people as I can. If you guys enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you're new to my channel, enjoy my content, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.